And you live very far away, you come through a major highway in a traffic jam during the morning. Do your work.
Me encanta el mar.
Estamos viendo personas que han vuelto a sus negocios.
El gobierno central por 2 semanas o 3 no apareció. Y nosotros mismos fuimos los que levantamos el país.
Why do they station in Lajas? It's because they're speaking with aliens.
I was with this godson of mine, and he says, "Do you believe in these things?" And I was like, "Well, kind of, yeah." He's like, "My mother has been abducted like more than 10 times. Myself, I've been abducted when I was little."
Is it your godson?
No, not my godson. And he started telling me all these stories.
I have a daughter. She's not here. She's in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, another Air Force base.
Yes, in the Army. And when she was small, she had an encounter.
Do you mind telling us her story?
No, I don't mind. I don't know why I'm talking, but I don't mind.
There's a mayor, and he's trying to create the UFO landing pad. He's really going to be.
That's what's his name? He's in
La Jolla or something.
Lajas.
Lajas, yeah.
Lajas, in Lajas, yeah.
Lajas. So we actually got an interview set up with.
That's where you have the aerostat radar. That's also searching for aliens as well.
Oh, that's all right.
It's a military complex that you can go around because there's just. Yeah, it's a blimp that's tethered to a line.
Believe it or not, the mythos exists. We heard story after story from genuine people, most of whom were reluctant to share stories of little men, sometimes green, sometimes gray, visiting Puerto Rico.
I started saying, "Don't take her." I don't know why I was saying her. I was just told, "Don't take her, don't take her." Whatever it was just went. But I saw the light just like go through the window. And suddenly she opened the door and she told me, "Mommy, they're not gonna take me nowhere."
Some said it was caused by military activities, while others said it was all complete hogwash. But the fact is, there's an estimated 50% of Americans who believe in extraterrestrial life. So why not use it to draw people to Puerto Rico?
I mean, it's just like Area 51, right? Area 51, a military complex that's hidden behind the people, and they do whatever they do. And you have this, alien complex. Is Area 51 that mythology good for the people around that? I think it is. It brings tourism to it, brings business to a part that maybe didn't have that opportunity before.
Area 51, yes, that spot near Las Vegas, famous for extraterrestrial conspiracy theories.
Hundreds of alien hunters gathered in Nevada near the government facility known as Area 51.
Okay, this is going to be great for business.
Absolutely.
So if you tell me, we're going to make this huge campaign, come to Puerto Rico and visit the aliens, communicate with the aliens through Arecibo telescope, and that's going to bring more people to Puerto Rico, which will, they will see the telescope, but they will also see the other beauty that we have. And why not, right?
El Yunque, Arecibo, Lajas, all these places have histories, some going back 50 years of strange and unexplainable activities just waiting for all you believers to find. Arecibo even sent out a message into space to try to establish communication. And while you're there, visit Luisa in Bahia La Bamba, visit El Morro in Old San Juan, eat canepas in Arroz con Grandules, Monfongo, snorkel some of the clearest waters in the world, geocache if you're into that sort of thing. The island has so much to offer. The thing is, Puerto Rico has been hit by multiple disasters. An economic crisis, Category 5 storm, diaspora, and most recently, a corrupt governor. About a week after we left, the island's capital erupted in a protest demanding Ricardo Rosello's resignation. The governor did eventually give in, and on August 7th, Wanda Vazquez-Garcet was sworn into office. Possibly a step in the right direction. While these events are both historical and tragic, I found myself feeling the same way I did arriving in Puerto Rico 10 months after Maria to shoot Puerto Ricans ascending. The destruction was still everywhere and the island's unrest palpable. Yet the fog of negativity was cleared, even if for a moment, by the people we met, our long-form conversations, and the stories shared over Medalla lights. No matter how political or emotional our interviews got, there was a sincere hint to lighten up. Almost as if the Puerto Ricans were saying, You're on my island now. Let me tell my story. Stories of permaculture and microgridding after Maria. Stories of extraterrestrial life, cutting-edge astronomical research, bar owners telling us business has never been better, tour guides proudly showing off their cities, professors actively planning the island's future. Stories from Puerto Ricans soon filled up our memory cards, so that's what we made our film about. The Boricuas. All voices of a small island who, throughout history, has never really been heard.